The 8-day Jewish holiday of Passover begins tomorrow night, and many of the holiday's recipes include using matzah and unleavened flatbread.
Okay, so we brought in Madeline Smithberg. She's one of our favorites. She's the host of the YouTube show Mad in the Kitchen, and right now she's in her Washington State kitchen getting ready to stir up Nana Lucy's matzo ball soup recipe. Hi,
Madeline, we were so happy. Once we knew that you were going to be on, we were so excited because you make us happy to start with. and you've just celebrated your mom's 90th.
My mom turned 90 and I threw her, she lives in assisted living, I threw her a Zoom birthday party with all of her dear friends and the family. And one man was 98 years old, Al Crash, on the Zoom, talking to Lorraine. And it was, I felt really good. It was a beautiful and bittersweet sort of celebration.
Sure. Madeline, this soup recipe was your grandma's. What was she like? Was she as funny as you?
She was not as funny as me, but my grandpa Harry was hilarious. And I named my son for him. But Nana Lucy, like, loved me more than anything on planet Earth. And, you know, when I think of, she was just a ball of love, and she knit, but she had two things she made that were incredible. Three. She had matzo ball soup, which is, I'm trying to recreate. I can't do it 100% because that would be impossible.
Let's make it, because that's a language you love.
Let's do it. 4 eggs.
Okay.
And you put them in gently. A cup of matzo meal. This is vegetable oil. Now, one could put in schmaltz, which is chicken fat, but I couldn't get it here in the Seattle area. And I wasn't about to make it because that's not a skill set I need in my life. Now, this is the big controversial ingredient. This is seltzer. Nana Lucy put seltzer. Aunt Shirley does not. But I'm going with seltzer. Sorry, Aunt Shirley. I'm pretty sure she's going to be watching. Then it is just, you know, tablespoon of salt. And this is my addition.
What?
Because I had to have a flourish.
Yes.
I put chopped parsley. Now, some people put vodka, and there's this whole debate about if you want your balls, this is going to sound terrible, but it's just what I have to say.
Okay.
If you want your balls hard or you want them fluffy. Now,
I say
I'm
fluffy.
a big fan of a fluffy ball. Who doesn't like a fluffy ball? You got to have your balls fluffy.
I'm out of
here's
this.
the thing. You have to be very gentle. You know, I'm not being lazy in my mixing here. I'm being consciously gentle because you don't want to, if you overhand over your balls and you overwork them, they will not be fluffy. So we're going to move
Madeline,
over here.
we are so on to you right now.
Madeline.
We're on to you.
I put that mixture, once you really mix it up, into the fridge, and I put a little of the vegetable oil on my hands. And this is really where we separate the, you know, the grandmas from the grandchildren. I don't know what I was going to say. So you take, that's what I'm going with. I make it almost the size of a meatball, and you don't want to overhandle it. And here are some that I've made, and here are some that I've cooked.
Those are beautiful.
How long do you cook them?
Nice balls. I've cooked them for 30 minutes, and you just plop them in there, and they cook. And then I've got my soup over here. I made the soup separately. You don't put the matzo balls into the soup because then you've committed to having your balls in the soup, and you don't necessarily want that. Because if you want to put it away the next day, they'll be really mushy.
Can I ask a silly question? Are you boiling those in water? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just checking.
So it's not fried.
Salted like I'm doing pasta.
Okay. Got it.
And you know, I would turn it up pretty
Madeline,
hot
can you show us the?
boil.
Will you show us the final product? Because I think we got a scooteroonie.
I will.
Okay.
Oh, we wish we could
Here we go.
eat these. Beautiful.
Oh, wow.
I think Nana Lucy would be proud.
I think
guys.
Nana Lucy would be so proud of all of us.
Yeah.
That was rough, you guys.
Well, you know what? We set ourselves
Thank
up.
you.
We love you, Madeline.
Thanks, Madeline, for this recipe. Head
you
to
guys
today.com/food.
so much. I can't wait to come on again.
We can't wait either. If you want to cook along with Madeline, you got to head to madinthekitchen.com.
She makes us laugh every
She does
time.
love her.